this chapter, we'll look at some odd time signatures. We'll start off with 3/4. Now, this might surprise you since it's so common. Nevertheless, 3 is an odd number, so let's look at it in conical and subdivision terms. A 3/4 bar by simple subdivision becomes 6/8, which is also pretty familiar. Let's hear Salva sing a 3/4 bar, and then move into the double, 6/8, and from there, he'll divide each bar into 3, which will give us the more interesting 9/8, and then subdivide further into 4 to give us 12/8. And notice how he'll use the new phrasing, dadin ginatum, the 6th phrasing, in his phrasing.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta, ta, ding, gin, na, tum, ta. Ta, ki, ta, 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 ta, ding, gin, na, tum, ta. Takita, 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 ta ding, ginatum ta. Takita, 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 ta ding, ginatum ta.
Let's look at some exercises. Now, there's not much you can do with 3/4 except Viennese waltz. So let's look at 6/8. Again, not too much, since 6 is either 3 times 2, 2 times 3, 4 plus 2. However, if we take 2 bars, we have 12 beats to play with, which makes the combination much more interesting. For example, 12 equals 4 times 3.
Takita, 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 ta.
3 times 4, of course.
Taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, taka dimmi, ta.
2 times 6.
Ta ding ginakum, ta ding ginakum, ta ding ginakum, ta ding ginakum, ta.
6 times 2.
Which is simple. Taka, 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 ta.
Boring there. 5 plus 5 plus 2.
Yeah. Ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, taka, ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, taka, ta.
2 plus 5 plus 5.
Taka, ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, taka, ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, ta.
5 plus 2 plus 5.
Ta ding ginatum, taka, ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, taka, ta ding ginatum, ta.
7 plus 5.
Ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, ta.
And of course, 5 plus 7.
Ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginatum, ta.
You can see there are quite a few combinations. So let's hear Salva sing the various combinations of what we just put together.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Takita, 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 takadimmi, 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 kadimmi, takadimmi, takadimmi, takita, 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 taka, 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 dimmi, taka, 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 dimmi, takita, 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 kita, takita, 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 tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, takita, 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 tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, taka, ding, ginatum, tading, ginatum, taka, takita, 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 taka, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, taka, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, takita, 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 tading, ginatum, taka, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, taka, tading, ginatum, takita, 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 tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, takita, 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 kita, takita, 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 tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, tading, ginatum, ta.
Now let's take a further look at 9/8, which is the division of each beat of the 3/4 bar into 3, takita. This is a very interesting rhythmic cycle that I've used myself on numerous occasions. In addition to the 3 times 3, there's a slow 6, da di ginatum takita, which is a takita, 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 da di ginaku takita. If you double the slow da-ding ginatum to two fast ones, da-ding, 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 you can feel the subdivisions in the groove. And since the takita at the end is also slow, we can transform it into a fast da-ding ginatum, which gives us a nice 18 rhythmical cycle. 3 times fast da-ding, 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 which is wide open for some nice mathematics. Inside, we'll find the following combinations.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Takita, 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 ta ding, ginatum, takita, ta ding, ginatum, takita, ta. Takita, 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 ta ding, ginako, ta ding, ginako, takita, takita, ta ding, ginako, ta ding, ginako, takita, takita, ta. Here are some more combinations of 18-beat. They are like 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2, which is taka dimi taka jono, taka dimi taka jono, taka. And the next one is like 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 6, which is taka dimi taka jono, taka dimi ta ding ginatum. So let me do it. Takita, 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 taka dime taka jun, taka dime taka juno, taka, taka dime taka jun, taka dime taka juno, taka ta. Takita, 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 taka dime taka juno, taka dime ta ding ginatum, taka dim, taka juno, taka dime ta ding ginatum ta.
Of course, we can switch these groups around and find some interesting combinations. Let's look at some examples. If only by expanding the first 2 groups of 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 into 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2, because there's 2 groups of 8, and we add 2, we can see we've already got some very interesting combinations already going. And you can see a totally different groove coming out of our original 3/4 rhythm.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Takita, 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 taka dipi taka jun, taka dimi taka juno, taka ta, dipi taka jun, taka dimi taka jun, taka takita, takita, taka takita, takita, taka, taka takita, takita, taka takita, takita, taka, taka ta.
2, 3,
1,
2, 3.
Takita, 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 ta. Taka dipi taka judo, taka dipi taka judo, taka taka dipi taka judo, taka dipi taka judo, taka ta. Ketaka judo, taka dipi taka judo, taka taka dipi taka judo, dipi taka judo, taka takita, takita, taka takita, takita, taka taka, takita, takita, taka takita, takita, taka taka ta.
If we transform the 3 plus 3s into 6, da-ding-ginatum, we get a nice combination. You also now know that you can substitute 5 plus 7 for a 2 times 6. So let's see how mixing all these combinations can go together. You should try as many combinations as you can find. However, remember, it's always got to swing. You should feel naturally flowing. There's no point in singing complex mathematics if it doesn't swing. Though you'll see as you go along what works for you and what doesn't. Anyway, we're now going to listen to Salva sing some of these new compositions all together.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Takita, 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 ta ding ginatum, takita, 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 ta ding ginatum, takita, 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 ta. Takita, 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 ta ding ginako, takita, 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 ta. Takita, 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 ta ding ginako, takita, 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 ta ding ginatum, 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 takita, 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 ta. Takita, 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 ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginako, ta ding ginako, ta ding ginatum, ta ding ginako, ta ding ginako, ta.
Finally, let's subdivide this 3/4 bar into 8 beats each. This will give us 24 beats to play with, and here's Salva to tell us what these combinations can be.
The first one is naturally 8 times 3, which is taka dimi taka junu 3 times. The second one is also naturally 3 times 8, which is takita, 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 takita. Though kind of boring, the third one could be 6 times 4, which is tadinge natum, tadinge natum, tadinge natum, tadinge natum. We don't need to do 4 times 6 since it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. The fourth example replaces the taka dimi taka juna we saw in the first example with takita, takita, taka. 3 plus 3 plus 2. This will give us the following groupings. Takita, takita, taka, takita, takita, taka. And of course, we can put the 2 in the middle, at the beginning. All these variations should be practiced since we are at the heart of the conical system here. Pay careful attention to your hands keeping the cycle and the tempo. And if you find yourself drifting, use a metronome. That's what it's for. It'll keep you in time until you get comfortable keeping the rhythm and the tempo by yourself. Now let's hear Salva sing these variations of 3/4 in 9, 12, 18, and 24.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Takita, 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 ta. Takita, 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 ta. Takita, 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 ta. Takita, 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 ta. Tading kedaka, 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 ta. Tading kedaka, tading kedaka, tading kedaka, tading kedaka, tading kedaka, tading kedaka, ta. Tading kedaka, tading kedaka, tading kedaka, tading kedaka, ta. 2, 3. Takita, 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 tading kedaka, ta. Tading kedaka, ta. Tading kedaka, ta.
So now let's hear Salva improvise using all the combinations we've heard in this chapter so far in the 3/4, 6/8, 9/8, 12, 18, 24, and then I'll play some guitar. Here's Salva.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Taka tipi taka jundu taka tipi taka jundu taka tipi taka jundu ta ki ta ki ta. Taka tipi taka jundu taka tipi taka jundu taka tipi taka jundu ta ki ta taka tipi taka jundu taka tipi taka jundu taka tipi taka jundu takita 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 ta pitaka jundu taka tipi taka jundu taka tipi taka jundu taka takita taka dimbi takita ta takita taka dimbi takita taka takita ta ding genatum 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 ta ding gedaka ta ding gedaka ta ding gedaka ta ding gedaka ta genatum ta ding 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 genatum taka dida ta ding gedaka taka dida ta ding gedaka taka dida ta ding gedaka ta ding gedaka ta ding genatum 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 taka dipitaka jundu ta dipitaka jundu taka taka dipitaka jundu ta dipitaka jundu taka taka dipitaka jundu taka dipitaka jundu taka taka dipitaka jundu taka dipitaka jundu taka takita takita kita takita takita kita takita 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 tading genaka takita 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 tading takita takita tading genaka tading genaka takita takita tading genaka tading genaka takita takita tading genaka tading genaka ta takita tading genaka tading genaka ta takita tading genaka tading genaka ta ketaka jundu takita pitaka jundu takita pitaka jundu ta ketaka jundu takita pitaka jundu takita pitaka jundu ta ketaka jundu takita pitaka jundu ta pitaka jundu ta ketaka jundu takita pitaka jundu tading genaka ta ketaka jundu takita pitaka jundu tading genaka ta ketaka jundu tading genaka dum tading genaka ta ketaka jundu tading genaka dum dum ta ding ka da ka ta ka dum ta ding ka da ding ka da ka ta ka ta ka ta ka ta ding ka da ding ka da ding ka da ding ka da ka ta ka ta ka ta ding ka da 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 ta ding ka da ding ka da ta ding ka da 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 ta 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 ding ka da.
We just had Salva doing the variations of triplets and combinations in 3/4, especially with the 9/8. I'm going to play a piece that's in 9/8, and you should notice the rhythmical variations and the extractions that are inside the melody, and at the end you'll hear the doubling up of the 9/8 into little motives that are answered by the percussion players. Here's the piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Seven, 9.